everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at the 600i. Yes, the Origin 600i. But you may ask, why I need to talk about this ship again? No, basically I'm talking about a different ship, because this is a 600i touring. The last time what I'm talking about was the 600i Explorer, okay? So, yep, basically these are two ships, okay? So Explorer and the Touring are different kind of ships. So before I talk more about it, let's get inside of it first, or maybe I should talk about a little bit outside first, okay? But basically, if you watch my 600i video, or you know about 600i, you know that technically they are looks like the same. But one thing is different is the 600i got only one entrance. Yes, I mean a 600i Touring got only one entrance, while the Explorer got two. Because Explorer, yes, the Explorer got like a hangar, while, I mean cargo bay I should say, not a hangar, but a cargo bay, while this Touring does not. So basically, you have only one entrance to get in or out of the ship. So beside of this, basically the layout will be the same. You'll have some laser cannons up there, and then yup. So basically, from the outside, they look like the same. All right. Okay, so let's get inside the ship first. Okay, so I will start from the top deck first. As this ship, you got two layers in total. Well, basically the top deck, if you talk about the bridge, they are looks like the same. So over here you can see you got three escape pods for your crew to get out of the ship if necessary, but currently it's not available. It's not functional at all. And in here there's a bridge. Well, the layout is just like a 600i. You have two co-pilot seat, or maybe I should say it's a like remote gunner seat. Okay, while you got a pilot seat over here. And yup. So basically, it's just like a room with like only 3 seats and with a lots of empty space without any use. All right, and I will get back to here later. Okay, so let's move on to something different first. Over here, at the back of the ship, well, unlike the Explorer, the Touring got a lot of rooms. Yes, because they don't require to kind of like carry something to do the exploration, but instead you carry some people that is like very important and wealthy customers. All right, so let's get to it first. Here you can see there is a lot of rooms here. It's just like a touring bus. You got their own toilet and washroom, okay, for each room, and those beds, yeah, you can use it to lock in and lock back out, I think. Okay, at least you can lie down and then lock out from the ship, which is very nice. Okay, you got a lot of beds and rooms in here for your customers, which is very nice. So basically, this ship is not meant for combat. It's just meant for like traveling with your, like carrying your passengers to walk around. But here at the back of the ship, okay, so technically that all looks like similar. You got some gun racks over here. Okay, just in case something go sideways, you can get your armaments from here. While this one is a bar, just like a 600i Explorer. Alright. Sorry about the lagging. Here, the area is so similar, which is technically identical to the 600i Explorer. You have a kitchen here, so it means that in the future, your crew, your friends, or yourself can be stay inside the server for a longer period of time, which is very nice. And you got the fridge in here. While you can play some games, or your customer can play some games in here. So these are engineering room for like a server or something like that. Okay, so you can access to some of your ship's components over here. Maybe yeah, like this. Alright. So basically it is identical to the other side. Yeah, that side is identical, so I'm not going to explain too much. Alright. Let's move back upward. So over here you got a ladder, so to get down there directly instead of taking the elevator. Of course you can take the elevator, but yeah, it will need more time, or sometimes, okay, especially sometimes the elevator might be a little bit laggy. So this one, this area, it looks like some sort of like a living room. All right, and you can kind of look outside through this window. Okay, so if you're bored, okay, or your customer feel bored, then you can just sit here and look something outside. Okay, for now, as we landed, you can see the path over here. But if we're in space, probably you can see some other planets over there. Okay, through this window, which is very nice. So let's move to the front first. As same as the 600i Explorer, you got a bed with 3 pillows in here, which is very odd, as well you can ask 2 of your friends to sleep at the right hand side and the left hand side for you, and then like you guys like hugging together. I don't know what you are doing, but for me it's not very ideal, as same as the Explorer, which I mentioned about it already, because there's no curtain. So it means that if you landed and you're sleeping, well, people kind of like they're watching you, alright, can see you. Alright, so over here you got a toilet. Alright, and basically I think I missed this part. Alright, in the 600i Explorer, yeah, you have a toilet for the living room, so maybe I missed that out. Alright, because I believe in the 600i Explorer I mentioned that the captain need to fight with the crew to use the toilet, but it seems like I'm wrong. Over here is a crew quarter. Okay, so same as the Explorer at the touring, still got the same kind of odd displacement here. You don't have like some private area for your crew, but you got a large space that is wasted. Yeah, you have plenty of spaces to like kind of making a room for your crew, even though they might not be able to have their own bathroom, but still it would be better for them to have their own beds in their own room instead of like this area. Alright, maybe they need to fix it in the future. It seems like you can call something, but you can't in here. Just in case your crew were sleeping while something happened, then they can just wake up and then came to these escape pods and escape instead of going upward. Okay, which is very nice. Over here, well, another mistake that made by me, I believe, I found that last time when I was talking about the Explorer, I said like man and women bathroom, but it turns out both are man. Yeah, as you can see. So that would be odd. Okay, where's the female one then? Or maybe they just describe this as a washroom anyway. Yeah. So you have 2 toilet in here, okay, for your crew, and shower as well, which is very nice. Okay, so basically this is a tour. Yeah, the tour for like the touring, okay, the 600i touring. Well, comparing to the Explorer, the touring is not supposed to stay in something that is uncharted, okay? So it means that you suppose, okay, to fly in the areas that is well charted and well secured. While the Explorer should be the one that's like travel around in an uncharted area to find the way. Okay? And your armament would be similar. You got 3 size 5 fixed laser cannons, while you have 16 missiles. The price point, well, is a little bit like more expensive comparing to the 600i Explorer. And but if you talk about whether you can use it or not, I would say no. Yeah, definitely no. This ship in the current state is extremely useless comparing to the 600i Explorer. Well, because for the 600i Explorer, at least one thing, you got a cargo bay which you can hold around like 40 SE of cargo, while or at least you can hold a vehicle inside, right? Which is very beneficial still. Okay, even though it's kind of expensive to do that, to do like rock mining with the 600i, but still you can do it. But for the 600i touring, it's not the case. You got only like what 16 or maybe 12 SE of cargo. Yeah, the console when I like spawned the ship, it said like 12 SE of cargo, so I trust that. Okay, so basically it's much more useless. Okay, compared to the 600i Explorer. Well, I won't say this ship is totally useless all the time, just because like transporting like NPCs around the verse, this kind of gameplay is not developed yet. Yeah, had not developed yet. So basically, um, this ship have nothing to use, but you got a lot of empty rooms for your friends to lock out probably. But even for you to lock out, is no guarantee for you to be able to lock back in. As well, there's a bug as well. So it turns out this ship, well, it's not ideal. All right, unless in the future CIG developed, okay, finished the system that can let us to transport NPCs around the verse. All right, and this kind of mission can let us earn some cash. If not, well, basically, I don't think that's very ideal for people to purchase the ship, no matter with in-game credit or with real money. Well, based on what kind of time you purchase it, okay. If you aim for like the LTI, then yeah, probably you will. But if not, then technically, I don't think any people will kind of purchase the ship, okay, with the current state, okay. Okay, so still, I need to talk about like this ship's like price, okay. In game, it's slightly more expensive comparing to the Explorer. 600i Touring, it costs you around very close to like 10 million. Yeah, it's very close to 10 million. It costs you around like 9.8 million. Yeah, so it's very close to 10 millions already, which is quite expensive. and even more expensive comparing to the 600i Explorer, which is not ideal already. And if you talk about standalone price, the ship with real money, I mean, it costs you around $435 maybe. All right, so it is quite expensive. Okay, it costs you quite a fortune to purchase the ship with real money. Well, just in case you really like the ship for some sort of like reason, I would suggest you to purchase the ship in game first to fly around to see whether it is your cup of tea. If it is, okay, the one that you really like, yes, you can purchase whatever you want. But just make sure, be reminded that this game, okay, Star Citizen is currently in alpha testing, so it means that all the money that you spent on this game technically is supporting the game development only. All right, and you might face a lot of bugs. So basically, yep, and also spend $45. Okay, for the starter pack. Technically, it's enough already because most of the ships you can purchase it in game. Okay, so it's not necessary for you to purchase um, like ships with thousands of dollars. Okay, like that. Only $45 is enough. All right. So basically, this is all the information that I know about this 600i touring. And if you think this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like. And if you think I need to improve something, you want to ask some questions, or maybe you have some thoughts about the ship in the future, feel free to leave a comment down below. All right. So I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.